Welcome back to another episode of the NG Siblings Stories podcast. I'm Louise.
And you have Chris.
And I'm Stephen.
Stephen is our
Yay.
guest today. He is my partner, my boyfriend. And we're going to talk about Chinese New Year because this is coming out Chinese New Year,
Yes.
weekend of Chinese New Year.
Yes. I think it's going to be on the
Um,
second day of Chinese New Year with the timeline.
Okay. And yeah, last year me and Stephen went to Hong Kong to spend Chinese New Year with the family in Hong Kong. And Stephen met you for the first time.
Yeah.
After we've been together for almost 3 years. Yeah.
3 years before we went to Hong Kong.
No, it was almost 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
let's go back to a year ago, I guess, because I was actually looking at photos and then you're already in Hong Kong this time last year. And I think it was
Yeah, I
already
think we were
Chinese New
leaving.
Year. Yeah.
We would have been leaving by now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm getting all these memories popping up on my phone of all the pictures. I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, I'd love to go back.
I keep sending him the photos of whenever there's one that comes up like this day last year and it's us
yeah.
like at the peak or at the Big Buddha. Yeah, it was cool.
Cool.
And are we doing like a follow-up of our family tree during this
We can
episode?
go into it a little bit, I guess.
Yeah. A little bit.
That's
Because you
testing
met.
Stephen's memory.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Because
And you're the
he's
one that came up with the whole California auntie thing.
Yeah, when I was listening to that last week, I was like, did I?
Yeah. Because I was like, my auntie from America. And you're like, oh, yeah, California auntie. You
Okay,
just kept
yeah.
calling her California auntie then.
Yeah, because
So-
isn't Chinese name Pinguma?
Pinguze.
yeah.
Pinguze.
Yeah, because she's younger
Yeah.
than dad.
So
Yeah, California auntie is so much easier.
was I the last one for you to meet in our own family tree? Because you actually met like Jackie and Ali and all that last summer or something, right? Or the summer
No.
before.
No, he didn't meet them.
Oh, did he not? Well, they came over
Yeah.
to Ireland, right?
Yeah, but we weren't there. I wasn't there. Stephen was in Ireland.
Okay. Oh, okay. I thought you were
And
there.
then when Ali came to London, Stephen was already back in Ireland.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he hasn't met our Hawaiian, I don't even know how to say it.
Hawaiian.
Hawaiian?
They're not even Hawaiian. They're Californian.
Whatever.
I haven't met the American ones, okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's only met California auntie. That's it.
Okay, cool. So
He hasn't met all the our family cousins. He hasn't met Stanley.
who
No.
has? That's really it. That's just really it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then our Hong Kong ones as well.
Yeah, but those are our
The
extended
two brothers.
family.
No, the two brothers.
Oh, I don't even remember they're part of the family, to be honest.
So bad.
Yeah, I don't give a
Oh
shit.
God. Okay. Yeah.
So tell us, how's your experience of Hong Kong? How did you find it?
Because you've been to Asia before. Well,
Yep.
you've been to Thailand.
Yep.
And that's
It's
very, very
completely
different.
different.
Yeah.
Completely different. Hong Kong is not what I expected it at all. Like the outer city was kind of what I expected the whole city to be like. I
Mm,
wasn't expecting it to be like
What outer city?
where I live.
no, like in between where you live and like the working city. Because like the
Mm.
working city I found was just like London. It looked like with all the tall
Oh,
buildings.
like the metropolitan area part.
And then the market kind of version. I wouldn't even say Mongkok. I think Mongkok's the place with the massive shopping center, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. There's
Yeah, I was expecting it all to be more like that.
okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I absolutely loved it.
And then like your experience like Chinese New Year in Hong Kong, like that's totally different to like you've been with Louise for a good few years, you've experienced I wouldn't say you've experienced Chinese New Year, but you know of it.
To the
And
extent of how it was in Hong
Actually
Kong.
being there.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because you had, I think it was it the year before? No, because the year before we were in London. The year before that, you came over for dinner for Chinese New Year, remember?
Oh,
And then you ate all those foods that for the first time he ate like so many different dishes.
Hmm.
Do you want to tell them what happened?
Well, the thing was, it was a lot of different fish.
Mm,
I think that's what caught up with me. It was like 5 different portions, like
There was like prawns. Oh my God, there was I think Xingyu.
steamed fish.
shellfish, there was duck, there
Yeah,
was crab, there was
yeah. There was like suap, suyok.
bassin as well.
What?
Is it bassin that fish where you like absolutely picked apart like a cat?
Sea bass.
Sea bass.
Bassin.
Bassin. That's
I
it.
thought you were saying bassy.
Bassy. No.
um, no, yeah. So what happened then afterwards?
I was incredibly sick.
Oh shit.
How?
I was ill for a while.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he got home and he was like, "Oh God."
Yeah, it was just a bad mixture in my stomach and
Oh, damn.
it wasn't good.
So he doesn't like eating too much Chinese, like traditional Chinese
Mm.
dishes all at once now. But I think Hong Kong was fine for you though, right? You
Yeah,
still
I
tried
kind of
everything.
I was more than happy to try everything.
Yeah,
I knew from experience I was portioning myself out. There was no way I was diving so deep
yeah.
into it.
Because when you did eat seafood, you only ate seafood. You didn't eat like other meats as well.
And I think as well, because it was just like myself, you,
Yeah,
um, your mum and dad. It,
yeah,
it it wasn't so much pressure to be like, because your dad done all the cooking. I was like, I have to eat all this.
yeah,
Not that I have to eat all of it, but I kind of do.
yeah.
But while in Hong Kong, there was so many people I could get away with just having a little bit here and being like, oh yeah, this is gorgeous. Well, it was gorgeous, but this is
Yeah.
gorgeous. I didn't have to eat so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could find something you'd like or something that's normal, for example, like sweet and sour pork or something. And then you
Yeah, yeah.
constantly eat that, but then pretend to eat other stuff and be like, oh yeah, the fish is good, the fish is good.
Put it in Louise's bowl.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Poker leg, like eat that for me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So the difference of like just immediate family of just four, us two and mum and dad, and then going over to meet all the family.
Well, like even like that felt more like just like a typical kind of dinner type of thing. Like if you want to be in Hong Kong for Chinese New Year is completely different than our kind of New Year, where
Yeah.
you just kind of do the whole countdown. You make sure you get your kiss at 12 o'clock and just get drunk for the rest of the night. Maybe see a couple of fireworks.
But our New
Yeah.
Year is like about the Lunar New Year. It's not about the countdown.
No,
It's more so
incredible. Like the
the
whole
family.
build-up.
Yeah.
I got so rich as well. It was great.
With
That's
all
what
the
I
red
was saying.
pockets.
Yeah, because I'm not going to be here for Chinese New Year this year, and then Stephen will be here because Stephen's coming over to mind the dogs and stuff. And I was like, "Mum, are you giving Stephen Lacey?" And she was like, "Why? Are you asking me to?" I was like, "No, because I'm not going to be here, so you can't give it to me. So you have to give it to someone. So you're not going to give it to the dogs."
Probably would.
So hopefully you'll get some Lacey as well.
Hopefully.
Keep up each year with the Lacey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess, yeah, with Hong Kong, because we have so many aunties and uncles, so then you do get a bit of money from that.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. We went to that barbecue last
Yeah.
year. That's where I kind of met the majority of
yeah,
family.
yeah.
That
We're
was
doing
nice.
that
We're
again
missing
this
the
year.
barbecue this year. Yeah,
Yeah.
they do it every year.
Nice.
It's so
Same
nice.
place.
Yeah. No,
Probably same place,
so
right?
last year, that place is like the country park where sort of they actually one of our uncles and our cousins actually went there at like 8 a.m. to what's it,
Reserve the
like
seat.
yeah,
The
reserve the seating area and the what do you call it? The not the stove, the fire
The
thing.
barbecue.
Yeah, the actual
pit.
barbecue. Yeah.
The
So
fire
that
pit. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, the fire pit. Yeah. So that place is like public. It's like anyone can go there. It's like first come, first serve. So this year, all the food we ate was all prepared by our big eldest auntie in Hong Kong.
The
So
one
it's a
with the
lot of work
dogs.
for her. Yeah, the one with
Oh
the
yeah, yeah.
dogs. Yeah.
We went
And
back to her
then
house like.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, we were at her house. And then this year, her sons, our elder cousins are like, let's not do that because it's a lot of work. And then we were all like, yeah, let's not do that because we all agree it's a lot of work for auntie. So then we're going to a place. It's actually near their home. It's like 15-minute walk, a 2-minute drive, and then it's pay yourself entry. It's like 250 Hong Kong dollars entry. So let's say around like 25 euro, 30 euro, all you can eat. And then we booked a room, and then so we got a room
Oh,
there
is
as
that
well.
the thing where it's like all covered? It's
Yeah,
still kind of outdoors, but yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. That wasn't that what they wanted to do last year?
yeah. But then Auntie insisted that she makes the
Yeah.
food be
She
it
wanted to
is better. Yeah,
host,
of
kind
course,
of.
I agree. It's
Yeah.
obviously home cooked food is better, but
Yeah.
she's like, she's a lot older now. Every year she's getting older. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So they all decided and we all agreed that let's just go out for it and have fun there. And then we
Yeah.
don't need to worry about preparing the food. And then if you get drunk, whatever, just take a taxi home and stuff like that. Yeah.
And don't get a parking ticket
Yes.
for
There's
both
because
of your
there's
cars.
yes, because there's actually parking at that place. And then
Yeah.
I mean, but this year I don't need to drive both cars because you guys aren't
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
Big Auntie's not here. Ocean's not here.
Oh, is
So
she gonna be here? Oh
yeah,
yeah,
she's
because
back in
she's
Hong
back in
Kong. Yeah.
Ireland. In
Yeah, she's
Ireland.
coming back on whatever next week or whatever. Yeah. And then
Yeah.
she's leaving actually the day we have the party. So I have to go pick her up the next day from the airport. Yeah.
Oh. What was I gonna say? Yeah. The story of
Well, at least there's no Irish whiskey there this time.
oh yeah.
Oh, there
Last
is. I still have a
year.
bottle from you. I need to
Are
find it.
you
I know
gonna
where
bring
it
it?
is.
Is that the red breast? I think it
Uh,
is, yeah, because we brought 2 bottles of red breast. One for you and then one for Agit, our
yeah, and
cousin.
but
And
he
I
already said he's not going with his wife. So there
is he
won't be
going
any
by
drama
himself?
from that. Yeah, he's going himself.
Oh, that's good. At least he's still going.
It's because he was grand, like
And then I gave him the whiskey and he
even though it sent him to the moon, like he was still fine. He wasn't annoying anyone. It was just the
So I think
drama.
for the
yeah.
listeners, we're gonna have some pictures of last year's Chinese New Year party, and then we'll have that on our YouTube. So then
Yeah.
for the listeners of the podcast, they need to go watch our YouTube channel to see those video photos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, last year you got 2 parking tickets because
Yes.
of it being at a park.
Yeah.
And that road is not even meant to be for parking, right?
No, it's not.
No, but everyone parked there anyways. And
Yeah.
then there was like the police were driving up. Everyone was going to their cars and moving their cars before the police got to their car. And
Yeah.
you were like, fuck it.
Yeah, I
And
mean, what's
then
the
they're
point of
like, wait,
moving?
but
Because
you have yeah.
sorry, go
'Cause you
ahead.
just go back there anyways. No, I was
Yeah.
saying like you had 2 cars, so the police was like, because you drove your car and then Heidi drove your other car. They're
Mm.
both the cars are under your name, but obviously you share the both cars.
Yeah.
And then Heidi, no, yeah, you were like, oh, the police were probably like, oh, why the hell does this person have 2 cars here?
Yeah.
God, that was a mess.
It was only a mess because you took the whiskey out.
No, I was talking about the police.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant all the
But it was a
drama.
mess anyways. Well, yeah, but all the drama, yeah, was because of the whiskey.
But
Yeah,
it's
but
funny.
you think on a
So
day like you
sorry.
think the day that's in it, they'd just be like, let the people park up wherever and have their
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
No, it's easy money for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but still. Damn, I thought we were missing out. Well, we weren't missing out, but I thought we were missing out in like Biltong. I was like, fuck, Jesus, this would have been nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? How did you feel about the whole Hong Kong situation? You said you'd love to move there, right?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like,
I think I mentioned this in a podcast about this as well.
Mm.
About Stephen wanting to move there.
Yeah.
like you're gonna have to elaborate. Are we talking about like New Year's, or are we talking just in general?
In
Like,
general.
oh, I'd love to move there. It's easy to get around. The people are nice.
It's easy to get around because we had a driver.
Yeah, but like even still, like you just hop on a bus, you hop on a train, you're there anywhere. You can go anywhere you want. Like
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about it.
I
And the
guess,
food
but
is
that's
lovely.
just because you live in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, now.
Yeah, I mean, like
Yeah.
considering where you live and considering where Louise lives, like Louise could walk out and get a bus, but you can't really walk out and get a bus.
No, I think I'm walking about 5-10 minutes to get a bus to the top of the lane. Like, but
The
Yeah.
bus is closer to him than it would
Oh,
be for
really?
me to walk out to get
Oh,
the
is
bus.
it?
yeah, it's not
Oh,
that
okay.
far.
Okay,
It
okay.
just looks bad because I'm in the countryside.
Right?
Ah, okay.
So
So, when do you guys think you're gonna come back again?
I'd like to come back for another Chinese New Year.
Okay. I
Because
think mom and
then,
dad
like-
should come with you guys. I mean, we have the space. It's not like I don't have space here to host you guys. Like I have
Yeah.
how many bedrooms? I have 2, 5, 7 bedrooms. 6
Yeah,
really.
and
It's
Dad
only
can bring you up to China. Dad can bring you up to Shenzhen. I'll stay in Hong Kong.
And to go get tattoos.
yeah.
I haven't forgotten. You have to go get tattoos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you should
Yeah, that's
try
right.
arrange one for maybe next year even. Chinese
Can
New Year.
anybody go into China now?
No, you
Or
have
is
to
it
get a
still a
visa.
visa?
It's always will
Still a
always
visa.
be visa.
Yeah, but like when we went there, it was more like business kind of visa. It wasn't just get a visa and then you can kind of
Yeah,
tour
so
and visit a
because
little bit.
last year when you guys came,
Still
it was
COVID
sort of
times.
like it was just the end of COVID in a way,
Yeah.
and then
Right.
everything was
Just remember,
being
we still had to do a test.
We still have to wear masks.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Did we?
crazy.
Can't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember. That's
It was
too
only
long.
after we left
Oh,
that the
okay.
mask law like finally
Yeah.
lift.
Ah, okay,
Yeah, because
okay.
your mom went over not too long ago. Afterwards, like
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Try arrange it. I mean, but then there's so many things happening that we don't know the plan.
Can't be spoken about yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Chinese New Year.
so. One thing I did love, and I can't speak for the whole of like Ireland or whatever and stuff like that, but I can speak for my own family.
Hmm.
Is we don't have like a share food basically. So everyone kind of gets their own portions, and it's kind of like don't touch mine. It's like kind of prisoner style. It's like get away from me. Well, you guys just have like an open kind of table. You spin it around, and it's kind of like
Yeah.
Oh no,
Because
that's
because
just
life. You
my
can
table, by the
try
way.
everything.
Like you
not
didn't
every Chinese family has a lazy
and
Susie.
funny thing is you didn't go to a lot of apartments, like people's homes. Our auntie's
Yeah.
home that you went to, her apartment is actually oversized as well. So
Yeah.
hers is a
Well, no,
thousand.
he saw Mama's apartment.
Did you guys go up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember we brought the egg tarts after we went to Saigon, and then I gave Mama some egg tarts, and I was like, yeah, I bought those egg tarts. She's eating the
I
egg
went
tarts
there
I bought.
like
I don't
three
remember
times
that.
at least.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, so that
Yeah,
but her apartment's actually quite big as well.
that's true.
apartment's quite big.
Yeah.
That's
You
considered
didn't
big in Hong
see
Kong.
you
No,
didn't see our apartment.
don't compare my house with like that apartment, okay? So our grandma's apartment
Yeah.
is like a large apartment. It's like 600 to 700 square feet. And then if you
Yeah,
want to, if there's a chance, you got to see our dad's apartment. That's like 400 square feet. So like literally you walk in
Like this
and
room.
living area and dining area is there. And then there's 2 bedrooms at the back, which are tiny. Like literally you open a door and the bed's there.
Do you think it's the back room like here in our house in
Yes.
Ireland?
Yeah.
It's just like you walk in, it's not even that wide. It'll probably stop like here to there.
Yeah.
And then to probably the couch, that's the living area, the living space.
right.
And then the 2 rooms it wouldn't even be that long. And the kitchen is probably the length of this table.
So how would you compare this room to your friend's apartment? Because we went to your friend's apartment
Oh,
too.
my
Yeah,
friend's
but that was a
apartment was
village
exactly
house.
the same. No, it wasn't. No. That was
Mm.
that one's
That was
a different friend.
afterwards.
So before in Funlang, we walked over to my friend's house, a
Yeah.
friend's apartment. It was, you know, when you get the bus to Wamming,
Yeah.
there's a different bus and it loops around, and I can't remember what the block is called. Not
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where you're
Pinkel's
talking
ones, the
about.
other
Yeah.
ones are further out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dawning Views or whatever it's called.
Yeah. So her apartment was the same as so like the layout.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But I think her
those are
kitchen
like
was actually
a
bigger.
standard. Those are like a standard
Yeah.
Hong Kong, and they cost like half a mil. If you did like convert it back to euros, I think about half a mil euro just for
Oh,
a
wow.
tiny 400 square feet apartment in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Crazy.
I'd rent in Hong Kong. I wouldn't be buying anytime soon unless it
Yeah,
was
but
a village house.
renting is like Dublin though.
So, like for example, your friend's apartment. How much would you say she's paying in rent?
She's not paying rent, it's her boyfriend's family's apartment.
But just for like
Rent wise,
No.
if
conversation.
it
Well,
was the same
how much
size,
are you renting so yeah.
yeah, if it's the same size of our dad's apartment, I'd say you're looking at 1,200 to 1,400 a month euro.
Wow.
But also think about it, it's so far away from the city. It's like the border of China.
Yeah.
It's so far away.
But
Like
if you're
not
thinking
many
of Hong
people
Kong Island, if Hong Kong Island, it would be half the size, but for like 18K.
like our studio in London, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Just just don't move back. Just don't move there.
Nah, I'd probably still live there.
One day
Yeah.
in the future.
Until we're doing the house swap, then you can have a big house.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna do a house swap.
It's
We'll
never
go
gonna
live
happen.
there for a while and then
It's
no,
never gonna
it
happen.
will.
You know what? I'm getting a nice poker table and I'm putting on the roof. I'm
Oh
getting I'm
wow.
getting a cigar fridge. I'm getting a proper bar built out where I have
You
wine
even
glasses and
smoke
drinks.
cigars.
I do occasionally smoke
You will
cigar.
start. You'll start.
Cool as fuck anyway.
Yeah. And then I can
Are
play
you gonna
poker and smoke cigar at the same time.
Nice, nice. Are you gonna like roof a section of your roofed already? Roofed part already? Because
So I'm
your
gonna
roof is
move
flat, right?
basically this what you're seeing here. It's gonna go all up to the roof, I think.
Oh, okay.
Like the office area.
Nice, nice.
That can be another episode on its own when we start talking about the house.
Yeah, that's why we've said before. Like, I really want to talk about your house because it's so exciting.
Yeah. How did you find meeting all the family members? Do we even remember the names or do you need pictures to go with it?
Uh, I'll be honest, names. I'm terrible with names in general, but faces, like I'm pretty good with faces. Like,
He was the one that spotted Pingude. So when
Where?
we were California, Auntie, when we were in
yeah,
Team Sajo, we were walking towards the restaurant that me and my friends and Stephen were having dinner, and then he was like, "There's California, Auntie." It's like, what are you on about? Because everyone was wearing masks, and then because she smacked his arm, and then I was like, "Oh, it's Pingude." And then he was like, "Yeah, did you not know us?" I was like, "No." So I'm like, it was funny that we're all wearing masks, but he was still able to recognize her, even though he's only met her like what, twice at that point, 3 times
probably, yeah.
within like a space of a week or like 10 days, whatever,
It's also
however
quite
many
funny
days we
how
were
you
there
managed
for.
to spot our auntie out of like a mountains of
All the
people of Asians.
yeah, that's what I mean
Didn't
with the
want to say
mask as
anything.
well. With the
You
mask as
think I'd
well.
be the easiest one to
That's what
spot?
I
Like,
mean. Yeah, that's probably why she spotted you.
probably.
Yeah, it's funny. And you're wearing the jumper that is this
No,
the jumper?
no,
Oh,
it's not.
it looks green in the video,
Yeah,
that's
it
why.
does.
So Stephen has this green jumper that
Mm.
he wore like every day of last year. But no, it's not every day. It's just every photo I have with him, he's wearing that jumper. It's
Just so
so funny.
happens to be a green jumper, yeah.
Yeah. But this jumper looks green, but it's grey. Yeah.
Do you know what I was surprised with? I'm surprised not a lot of people were handing me forks. Everything was just
That's because you were with us.
chops.
I
No,
think
but still.
if you were with a lot of actually no, I think they don't care. They're
Yeah,
just
and
like if
they,
you
they
want a
don't.
fork, go buy one.
No,
Go
you have
buy
to
one.
ask for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you wanted one, you'd have to ask for it.
Yeah.
Fair, fair. I was quite like, oh, I'm getting chopsticks here. These people know. They know I'm good with these.
But I went to like an Asian slash Japanese restaurant last week with my friend, and when they brought out the like thing of cutlery, I thought there was no chopsticks in it, and I was gonna get really angry because I got noodles, and I was like, "Where are my chopsticks?" But there was chopsticks inside it. Thought they just gave me a fork because I was with a white girl.
I don't know. Like the whole experience is completely different. Like to an Irish experience. Like
Yeah.
it's
But
worlds apart.
do you think it was so much more different because you were there with me and we were there with family, and you weren't just there as a tourist with your family?
100%. Like
Yeah, you
I,
had
I
like
got
local experience.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Like I got to
So
see the inns basically.
I
And drink
remember
the inn.
when we had a sushi meal at home, and then we ordered udon for you, and then we just sort of let you go ahead and eat it. You open the top and start eating it, and then I realized I'm like, dude, the soup's underneath. And then you're like, oh shit,
Yeah,
yeah. And I'm like, Louise, what the fuck? You know, you're supposed to like help him. And then these the design of the
he
packaging in
can
Hong
help
Kong. You'd
himself.
buy a bowl of noodles, and
Like soup
then
noodles.
yeah, the bowl, and then there'd be a section that sits on top where you put the noodles on top, and the soup would
Yeah.
be underneath. So then it separates the two of them. So then the noodle doesn't get all soggy and stuff like that. But then you didn't realize that, and you were just eating the top of it. So I actually thought of that last
Hey,
week.
they were playing as, and I was still enjoying them. So
Those are the fat noodles that we got in
Yeah,
the Asian
yeah.
market.
Yeah,
I don't remember the
udon.
night when.
Yeah.
Don't remember the night when I asked for a glass of orange juice. But
That was the first morning you were there.
I don't
Yeah.
like orange bits.
Yeah.
The
And-
pulp.
Yeah, yeah. And you gave me like a full glass. I don't even think there was orange juice in it. It was just orange bits or pulp. I got halfway through that.
That was so
That's
funny.
so funny as well.
You drank the whole thing.
No,
It was
I
the
got
first-
like
it was the
halfway through
first
it.
morning and we were having breakfast. No, I think you downed the whole thing because you were like, "Do you want our orange juice?" And then you were like, "Yeah." And then you started drinking. You just downed the whole thing. You're like, "Thanks." And you're like, "Do you want more?" And you're
It
like,
was
"No."
so much more. Man.
And then I drank it and I was like, "Oh
See,
shit."
you should have brought
There's
this with
pulp.
you. I have like a few left, and then I'm going on to the cheap brands from Lidl or
Lidl?
Aldi. It's squirty squash, which
Still
still
very
tastes
nice.
pretty good.
You all in all, you enjoyed Chinese New Year in Hong Kong, being with the locals.
Yeah, because if I was to go on my own, I wouldn't experience half the stuff I did with you guys. Like I probably,
Yeah.
God knows what I would have done probably by myself as well.
Yeah.
Or
I brought you there to like experience the touristy stuff too that
Oh,
you would
yeah.
typically do as well. So that was good too.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like everyone was just so nice overall. Like they couldn't have been any kinder. If they'd kind of seen me on my own, somebody would come over and make some
Even if
effort.
their English wasn't even good.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah. That was so funny.
yeah.
What was it? See, Guma went over to him and started talking. And then
Oh,
she was like, "Come here and phone on Fanyik."
oh, really?
Couldn't understand, yeah.
Sure,
Oh.
even when we went to your colleagues' barbecue,
Yeah.
like they were the exact same. They were like,
Yeah.
if they see you kind of on your own, they'll go over and try and make somewhat of an effort. And
Yeah.
I'd just be barking orders at them in whatever
Yeah.
Cantonese I had.
There was a guy standing.
That's
He was
silly.
like, "Chodai." No, he said "Chodai," and then they were like, "Oh, he's so aggressive. Why is he telling? Why is he demanding me to sit down?"
He gets it.
Oh
Yeah.
God, so funny.
I tried.
You need to learn more Cantonese before you go again.
Yeah.
I think you're fine. I think it's fine. Because
Yeah.
like our family, most of our family, except the aunties and uncles, they all speak English anyway. Like besides the aunties and uncles.
Yeah. And then when Ahim was speaking English to him, I was like, I forgot that he studied in England. So when he speaks English, I was like, why is your English so good? And I completely forgot.
I'm surprised his
That's
English
funny.
is still okay, even though he's been in China for so many years now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think English, you can't really lose it.
I don't know.
No, you're probably watching like a heap of the big popular series as well. From what I think that's everything. I just want to say thank you so much for having me. I'm honored to be the first guest and the first person on to share their stories.
Yeah.
Oh wait, am I signing out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for listening. Like and subscribe and wait for next week for more.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.